The Spring MVC subsection of the How-To Guide section has the following subsections. Write a JSON REST service, write an XML REST service, customize the JSON object mapper, customize the add response body rendering, handling multi-part file uploads, switching off the switching MVC dispatcher servlet, switch off the default MVP configuration, customize view resolvers. The Jersey subsection of the How-To Guide section has the following subsections. Secure Jersey endpoint with Spring Security, use Jersey alongside another web framework. The HTTP client subsection of the How-To Guide section has the following subsections. Configure REST template to use a proxy, configure the TCP client used by a React native-based web client. The logging subsection of the How-To Guide section has the following subsections. Configure logback for logging, configure log4j for logging. The data access subsection of the How-To Guide section has the following subsections. Configure custom data source, configure two data sources, use Spring data repositories, separate add entity definitions from Spring configuration, configure JPA properties, configure Hibernate naming strategy, configure Hibernate second level caching, use dependency injection in Hibernate component, use a custom entity manager factory using multiple entity manager factories, use a traditional persistence.xml file, use Spring Data JPA and Mongo repositories, customize Spring Data's web support, expose Spring Data repositories as REST endpoint, configure a component that is used by JPA, configure JOQ with the two data sources. The database initialization subsection of the How-To Guide section has the following subsections. Initialize a database using JPA, initialize a database using Hibernate, initialize a database using basic SQL script, initialize a Spring Batch database, use a higher level database migration tool, depend upon an initialized database. The NoSQL subsection of the How-To Guide section has the following subsections. Use Jedis instead of letters. The messaging subsection of the How-To Guide section has the following subsections. Disable transacted JMS session. The batch application subsection of the How-To Guide section has the following subsections. Specifying a batch data source, running Spring Batch jobs on startup, running from the command line, storing the job repository.